My name is Sam, and I never believed in the paranormal. Ghosts, curses, superstitions. All of it felt like stuff for horror movies or Reddit threads. That is until I brought home a few boxes from my late grandmother's house. It was autumn, rainy, gloomy, the kind of weather that makes you feel like time stopped sometime in the 70s. I had just finished renovating my apartment and figured it was time to go through what she left behind. Mostly books, letters, old cameras, and porcelain figurines. Junk, really. I dropped the boxes in the living room and let them sit for a few days. Then on the fourth day, I noticed something odd, a teddy bear sitting near the fireplace. I didn't remember packing it. My grandmother hated stuffed toys. I never had any in the house either. "Well, aren't you out of place?" I muttered and put it on a shelf. It was medium-sized with faded brown fur and glassy eyes that looked slightly off to the side. Something about those eyes, they looked too alive. That night, I heard something fall in the living room, a soft thump, like a book dropping. But I lived alone, no pets. The next morning, the teddy bear was on the floor. Clumsy little thing. I joked and put it back. That night, I woke up around 3 a.m. The night light in the hallway had gone out, and then I heard it, a faint crunching sound. Soft, slow, rhythmic, like someone stepping on dry marbles. I turned on the lamp. Silence. I walked into the living room. The bear was standing, not sitting, in the middle of the room. Its face was still flat, but the eyes? They were looking straight at me. I didn't remember placing it like that. The air smelled strange, like dust, dried flowers, a hint of burning fabric. I shook it off, told myself I was just tired, picked the bear up and tossed it back on the shelf. But I didn't sleep after that. The next day, I threw the bear out, stuffed it in the garbage bin behind the building, and left for errands. When I came home that evening, my heart dropped. It was back, sitting on the couch, right where I usually have breakfast. I froze. I checked the door. Locked. Windows too. I even reviewed my hallway cam footage. No one had entered. No deliveries. No tricks. That night, I didn't sleep at all. Every time I turned off the light, I heard the crunching. When I turned it back on, the bear was closer. First in the hallway, then at the bedroom door, then beside the bed. Its glassy eyes reflected the dim glow of the lamp. I could swear one of its paws moved. I told myself it was stress, lack of sleep, a psychological breakdown. Until one night I woke up, and it was on my pillow, its cold eyes inches from mine. I grabbed it, wrapped it in a towel, and stuffed it in a metal box. Locked it with a bike chain and shoved it in the storage closet. Finally, I fell asleep, but in my dream, the house was on fire, smoke everywhere, cracked windows. The bear sat in the fireplace, smiling with eyes that glowed like coals. I heard a sound, like a child's laughter, echoing behind the walls. I woke up, drenched in sweat, my pulse racing. The box was empty. I sat on the floor, staring into that empty box for I don't know how long. The lock was still intact, no signs of tampering. I searched the whole apartment. Nothing, not even that strange smell. But when night fell, I felt it. That heavy pressure, that sense of being watched. I turned on every light. Even then, in the corner of the living room, a shadow flickered and vanished. Then the sound came again, not from under the bed this time. It came from inside the walls. I left, slept at a friend's. But even in a new place, the dreams followed me. The house burning, the laughter, and always the bear. When I returned home, he was there, sitting on the bed, upright, like he was waiting for me. I didn't hesitate. I drove outside the city to an old shed with a metal barrel, threw him inside, soaked it in gasoline, and lit the match. The fire whooshed up with a scream. Not the sound of burning, a real muffled scream, like someone crying from under a pillow. I stood and watched until it was nothing but ashes. For the first time in days, I felt peace. I was wrong. That night, I dreamed again, but this time, the apartment melted like wax. The bear was reborn, clean and new, staring at me from the fire. I woke up to scratches on the wall, deep gouges, forming a nursery rhyme. Teddy will come when the night grows deep. Sit on your shelf while you're asleep. Tell him go and he'll just grin. In one more blink, he's under your skin. Now I'm in a motel, 200 kilometers away. Lights on, shades drawn, but I still feel him, I still see those eyes when I close mine. If you've ever seen a teddy bear you don't remember owning, one that feels like it's always been there, don't touch it, don't talk to it, don't leave it in the dark. And if you hear laughter outside your window in the middle of the night, don't move, don't look. Just whisper a nursery rhyme out loud and pray that it's enough.